And today I'll be covering the topic of supplier qualification management projects for your supplier information performance management module. And I just think it's a really cool feature that you should know about so you can be leveraging and driving value for your organization. So did you know that your SIPM module has supplier qualification management or SQM projects? SQM projects allow you to manage and track supplier qualifications in a project structure. So you can include a project team, tasks, and internal and external surveys. Qualification cycles can repeat with recurring phases, and project metadata shows things like qualification status, last qualification date, and qualification expiration date. And the projects themselves can also trigger automatic notifications of expiration of a qualification. So after 6 months, a qualification has expired and you need to carry out another qualification. So why should you be using this feature? Supplier qualification is for a particular good, service, or even to, for example, measure relationship risk. And it's a very distinct process from your initial supplier onboarding, which you may be handling via your supplier profile questionnaire in SIPM. So there are many ways to implement SIPM, but if you're looking to use the SQM, right, in a sophisticated or optimized scenario of implementation, you want to make sure you have a supplier tier segmentation strategy in place. So you're segmenting your suppliers as strategic or non-strategic, high volume, low volume, and then also identifying certain categories of suppliers that would need further qualification than the information that you collect on your supplier onboarding process. So I've now logged into SAP Ariba and I'm looking at a supplier qualification management project. This particular one I've created off of a template based on financial qualification. And as you can see here, we have the overview tab where we can see the supplier that's being qualified, the project state, the qualification status, so it's currently in progress. I'll actually show you a little bit later that I'm waiting on approval from a team member. Here in the Documents tab, you have your internal survey, your maybe external supplier survey, as well as any recurrences that you've configured in your phases. And in your Task tab is where you can have the recurring phase, and you can set a set cadence, so a qualification can automatically republish itself every 6 months. Now, once you've collected the responses from your internal surveyees and your suppliers, you can automatically go ahead and grade those based on pre-grades, and then finally send it for approval. In this case, I'm waiting for an approval. So let's say that approval has come through, and I'm ready to go ahead and qualify my supplier. I'll navigate to the Overview tab, Actions, Edit Overview. I can go down and change my qualification status from in progress to qualified. And I will put my last qualification date. In this case, it's my first one because this is the first qualification round that I'm going through. And I've also set my email notification, so I'll be notified ahead of time when this supplier's qualification is about to expire. And I can go ahead and take a look at this, even though I've already programmed the phase to automatically recur. So I hope you learned something new today about supplier qualification management projects. If you have any further questions, you can navigate to Help within SAP Ariba, click on the Help Center, and search for the keyword Supplier Qualification Management Projects. And just reminding you of the value and how this is different from a supplier profile questionnaire and onboarding, this process will specifically target strategic suppliers where you would like to qualify them to provide certain goods or services for your company that are in addition to initial onboarding qualification.